Today I'm super excited because today we making a build that, it has everything that the 6'4 standard meta build has, except now you're gonna have contact dunks. We finna get into all the details. Y'all be sure to drop a like and drop a sub if you can. As you guys know, I don't like to waste your time, so we're gonna jump right into this build. Now, I ain't gonna front y'all. When I first made this build, I was a bit skeptical about how it was gonna perform out there. The attributes don't necessarily align with what I'm used to shooting with. And I'm also 2 inches shorter than what I'm used to. The clips that are playing in the background should be able to detail the idea that I'm playing damn near exactly the same as I was with my 6'4 builds, but my 6'4 builds didn't have no finishing on there. In this video, we're gonna show you guys how to make a 6'2 build, 2 inches shorter than your 6'4 build, but this build is gonna have a 93 driving dunk with elite contacts. Hands down, this is by far the most fun I've ever had on a build on 2K24. The homie AllCityBIGRED told me about this build, have been trying to get me to make this build for a minute. AllCityBIGRED also dropped a video on this build, and I'll leave a link to that video in the description below. Y'all go to that man's channel, show that man some love, and tell him AllCity sent you. Now, before I make build videos and recommend them to you guys, I want to make sure that they're battle tested and they're tried and true. So we put the build through the motions. We first started in the rec center, and I can't front y'all, he seemed just unstoppable in the rec center. I don't even have the proper dribble animation set up yet. And as you guys see in the background, we also took him to the Pro-Am arena. Even in Pro-Am, increasing the competition that we play against and also the defense that we play against, he was still one of the most dominant builds. The defense, after they see that first green at the perimeter, and then they see that first green contact dunk, the defense, they just gotta play you different. And it seems like they just don't know what to do with all that offense. Nothing but greens from the perimeter, nothing but greens in the paint. All right, y'all, so you see it on screen. It's an inside-out playmaker build. And in this video, we're gonna show you guys all the dribble animations that I'm using to help you move faster using this build. And we're also gonna show you guys the jump shot that I'm using on this build. Let's first go with the attributes. How to make this new goated 6'2 guard that shoots lights out from the perimeter, but also gets elite contact dunks. Starting from left to right, you're gonna have a 49 close shot, a 74 driving layup, a 93 driving dunk getting you those contact dunks. You're gonna have a 77 mid-range with a 92 three ball, 71 free throw, and one of my favorite attributes, you're gonna have a 91 pass accuracy. You get that gold needle thread on this build as well, 92 ball handle with an 83 speed with ball. Without a doubt, this build will definitely be a defensive liability, but if you run with a good team and you play this build out the corner like you would for any other point guard build, you should be fine. I've been playing with this build over the last 48 hours with no defense at all. I haven't even upgraded my defense yet, and I've been holding down the corners without any problem. I would like to mention that we do run a zone defense, so that helps out a lot. You're gonna have an 86 speed with an 83 acceleration. You're also gonna have an 86 vertical, which helps you get those elite contact dunks, and you're gonna have your 99 stamina. And this build is 6'2", 165 pounds with a 6'8" wingspan. As I mentioned earlier, I want to get you guys the jump shot. I want to make sure when you bring this build out, if you do decide to make this build, that you're straight when you go out there. So I'm using the Patty Mills base, which is goated, by the way, and you receive the Patty Mills base as starter 3. If you guys haven't hit starter 3 yet, I dropped a jump shot video sharing with you guys a bunch of jump shots to cover all bases, whether you got a low 3 ball or high 3 ball, whether you hit starter 3 or you didn't. We're using DeJounte Murray for release 1, and we're using Colin Sexton for release 2, 60% toward DeJounte Murray. And now we're gonna show you guys the dunking animations that I have equipped on this player. We'll start out, we're using athletic 2-foot moving dunks. We also got the small contact dunks and the pro contact dunks for 2-foot moving dunks. So we're gonna move on to 1 foot. I also have athletic here as well. And for 1-foot moving dunks, we have the small contact dunks and pro contact dunks. We're gonna move on over into signature dunks. For my signature dunks, I will be using Ja Morant and the Kobe Bryant package. I use the Kobe Bryant package to get those reverse animations, which come in clutch, if you guys don't know. I also have Anthony Edwards on my packages as well. Under alley-oops, I have the Pro Elite and Zion Williamson packages, and I also have Elite Contact alley-oops. along with small contacts equipped on my player. I removed the pro contacts because you get some goofy animations out of that pro one. And now I want to show you guys all the animations. I already shared my jump shot with you. I'm using the Michael Jordan free throw. The layup style is set to default small, and I'm using the Trae Young dribble pull-up. One of the key things that you guys should take note of when you're using a guard on defense, you may want to consider using the Alex Caruso motion style, as it's going to help you move much better with lower defensive attributes out there. So take that into consideration. It helps me out tremendously when I'm playing defense with these low defensive attribute builds. And these are the dribble animations that I've become comfortable with so far. I still got a lot of work to do in the lab, but I'm using Tyrese Halliburton pass style, which I absolutely love. If you guys haven't equipped this as of yet, I highly recommend use Tyrese Halliburton or use none. Probably the two best pass style animations you could equip on your player. I went through a ton of different dribble styles. Now, normally I would be using the Kyrie Irving dribble style, but with this build, we had to sacrifice some playmaking attributes, which limits the animations that we would normally equip on a guard build. So we went with the pro dribble style. It's probably the second best one out there. I also hit the lab and searched for the best signature size up for this particular player, and I ended up using Jamal Murray. If you guys know of a good signature size up to use in place of Jamal Murray, please sound off in the comment section below. If you guys haven't heard of the Isaiah Thomas regular breakdown combo, you may want to consider equipping that. It's pretty goated. All you guys need to do is hit up on your right analog stick and you get this absolutely great animation that very easily splits two defenders and pushes you forward. The Darius Garland aggressive breakdown combo. For my escape moves, I have Kemba Walker. Combo moves, Steph Curry, D'Angelo Russell for the moving crossover, Jamal Murray for the goated and extremely glitchy behind the back. That's what everybody uses for the most part. Basic spin, Ja Morant, Hezzy, and the Steph Curry step back animation. The two major differences between this build and my other meta 6'4" guard builds are that you're limited with the dribble style and the signature size up. And I think it's a fair trade-off considering now we're getting contact dunks. If you guys have been following me long enough, then you know that my playstyle is more in line with an NBA 2K20 two-way slashing playmaker build. That's the build I hit legend on in my 2K20 legend run. NBA 2K24 was the first year that I was successful at using a point guard build that doesn't have any finishing. But this build right here is so reminiscent of my NBA 2K20 two-way slashing playmaker legend run days. But the main difference from my 2K20 build to this 2K24 goated build is that now I'm a shooting threat. This build feels like there's no limitation. I'm just as lethal from the perimeter as I am driving into the paint. If you guys end up making this build, please let me know how it worked out for you. Come back to this video, leave a comment, or stop by one of our live streams. Or if you guys have ideas on how to make this build better, please share them in the comments section. You can not only help me, you can probably help a ton of other people watching this video. I will be going live a little later on today to talk some more about this stuff. Y'all be sure to tune in. Y'all be sure to keep it locked. If you guys are tired of running with randoms and you're looking for players to run with on NBA 2K, come on out and join our Discord. We'd love to have you. The link for Discord will be in the description below. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in, and y'all be sure to keep it locked right here at All City Live TV, because we got a bunch more NBA 2K24 news, information, and updates coming your way. Drop a like and drop a sub on your way out. I'll catch you guys on the next video or live stream. Easy, y'all.